In Memphis, the month of May means barbecue for the most part, but it's also Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. The Chinese community here is working to chronicle and preserve its history, which you may be surprised to learn goes back 150 years. Stefan Reel shows you it all started on Beale Street, which used to be referred to as Chinatown.
Our Memphis history starts in 1873.
According to Emmy Dunn, this is the earliest we can trace Chinese history, coming from a laundry ad in a newspaper. Dunn says a lot of Chinese immigrants came to the Mid-South once work completed on the Transcontinental Railroad.
They were still building railroads in the South in Texas, so lots of Chinese came down here.
Several immigrants began opening laundromats because it didn't require a lot of money. The first store opened in 1880, the first restaurant in 1894, in and around Beale Street.
And so you have a much more diverse customer base. During segregation time, that's where Black people can get some service.
At one point, so many Chinese businesses were on Beale Street, a local newspaper referred to that part of it as Chinatown.
Consisted of a few stores, grocery stores, 2 cafes, and laundries. It was not a Chinatown per se, as you would think of as in San Francisco or New York.
The Chinese business influence reached its height in the 1920s and 30s, but it slowly began to leave Beale Street after Dr. Martin Luther King's assassination.
Really, the downtown started to decline after that, and then really it started to trickle to the suburbs.
Today, not a lot of that story remains. That's why the Chinese Historical Society of Memphis and the Mid-South are trying to preserve that history and keep it alive through a new photo exhibit later this month.
People in the Chinese community don't even know about our history because many of our newer immigrants came over here over the last 20, 30 years. The United States is such a melting pot. It is really everybody have a story.
That exhibit Stefan mentioned will be shown at the Chinese Community Center in Memphis. Organizers are hoping to show the impact Chinese veterans, professors, and scientists have all had in Memphis over the past 150 years.